Hi, hello, beautiful people. Here we are again in our new podcast. This is our second episode. So, my name is G.
My name is Priya.
And my name is Sherry.
Yeah. So, if it's like, okay, you guys like saw the first episode where we did our introduction. So, if you didn't see it or watch it yet, so go to our first episode so you can continue to this second episode. And today we're going to talk about like the things that we like now or we don't like, and the things that we did like then,
Back then,
back
in
changes that we are experiencing.
Ah.
There are some changes like in music and fashion, in
I got you.
in the community. So let's start with, what do you like now? Now we have like let's start at school, because now it's making it easier for us because we have like ChatGPT.
Yeah,
And back then
facts.
we didn't have ChatGPT.
In all honesty, we just graduated, but
Yeah.
like I discovered ChatGPT in the final year.
Oh yeah.
So that for me was like life changing.
Yeah, me too.
And I still failed. Like
With ChatGPT, so
I still failed with ChatGPT,
Are
so
you-
I didn't use it correctly. But yeah, I think that's a good like
like the ChatGPT,
Development,
the
yeah.
new technology, because back then we just had to Google everything, and
back then Google.
yeah, we
Girl, you had to
Google.
go get books.
Yeah.
I didn't know about Google.
I was like, I used Google.
Was it
To
Google
Google.
or Yahoo?
It was Google. At least I was using it for those kind of stuff and the school stuff.
Okay.
I didn't.
I
don't
did.
think I did.
Use Google.
I'm trying to think back to when I was in school and like high school, and also because I studied in the UK, it's a bit different, right?
Oh,
But we had like college, which is like pre-university. I don't even know if I use Google.
I honestly, like, we did everything by the books up until like high school as well, by the books. Like I would Google like the small things, but not like that's why you had to buy the damn books.
Yeah, there was so
you guys
They were
had
so
to
expensive.
buy books.
We had to buy
look-
books.
No, I did.
Like when you started your year, you had to buy your pencils, you
Yeah.
had to buy your like maps,
Yeah.
you had to buy everything, and you had to pay the books for like 500 euros.
it's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have like that experience.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Yeah, I was like Googling things, and of course I had to like buy books. Not books. Okay, sorry. I had to buy like maps and pencil and those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, at that time, in my time when I was young and still young, I was Googling my things. But now I have ChatGPT, and I'm using it very often.
Are you a pro?
Even what
Are you a pro?
pro?
Oh yeah, at ChatGPT.
I still have to graduate, so I don't. So I will keep it like, because they have to still assess my things.
in my mind, you graduated with us, so
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. But do you guys like agree like with the advances of technology that we're having right now, or like you guys prefer like let's just like move our ass going to the library to like look for things? What do you guys think?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like to read because I have a very short attention span. So for me, reading has never been a thing. Even in school, when we had to get books, I used to fail all of my assignments because I had never read. I still don't read properly to this day. Even if someone sends me a message on WhatsApp, I'm just like, oh, okay. And they're like, I ask you a question, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Unless it's gossip, then she's like right there. She's there.
But yeah, with books, I've never been a big book person. But with technology, and I think like with AI coming in, it's kind of scary because of what it can do, especially with our voices,
Yeah.
videos right now. Can you imagine like you're getting a call thinking it's from your like family, but it's not?
Yeah.
They're already doing that.
They are.
They are already doing that.
But would you answer those calls? I don't, because I have trust issues.
I never answer like unknown calls.
Same.
I don't know what that is. I don't know how people do that. Like if you're
Why
like,
do you listen? If I don't know that you're going to call me, I'm not going to answer my phone.
Exactly.
you
and-
answered my phone like 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
say
I
was gonna
knew
call
that
you.
you're going to call me. But you have to, like, there's a process for me to answer your call.
Mm-hmm.
First, you have to message me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't message me, I won't take your call.
No.
I'm so
Like,
sorry about
what-
that. Why
what-
do you call me? I
Also,
don't like my voice. I don't like my voice. Let me tell you, I don't like my voice. Maybe when you hear it, you like it, but I don't like my voice. And I don't like to talk on the phone.
Like, what is there that you can't just say in a text or in a voice note?
Yeah, right. That's what
Why?
I mean.
What is the problem? Why do we have to call each other? That's
And-
why, like, when an unknown number calls me, I never answer. Even if it's like I applied for like a job or something. I'm like, well, just email me.
Yeah, right.
Just send me an
email
email.
me that you accepted me. Don't call me, please.
But
Exactly.
But I also think, okay, if it's important, they would always leave you a voicemail. Always.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
But that's also something that's different from then and now. Like now we
Yeah.
can say, leave me a voice note or leave me an email. Back in the day, you had to answer
you had
that
to answer
home
me.
phone
Yeah.
to know
yeah.
who was calling, even if it was like a family member or something.
Yeah.
I broke down. My car broke down.
Do you still have a home telephone at home?
I don't.
No, I don't.
I don't know anyone that does.
My parents still have.
Your parents do?
Yeah. They
Why?
still. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, who's calling them?
Like my grandma.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Hi,
Yeah, I
Grandma.
can see that. Hey, grandma.
But yeah, so we cover like technology. But what about the community that we are living right now, and like the changes from now and then that we are seeing in the community, like
do
more
you
like accepting things more.
Yeah. But then again, we're also very sensitive as well.
Yeah. In what way?
Like people get pissed off about everything nowadays.
But I'm not gonna lie, we are the best generation ever. that
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
exists
we can be
right now.
outspoken, we can say whatever we want.
But
yeah.
we did like experience the old things and also the new things. Like
Mm-hmm.
Gen Zs, they are only experiencing like the new things,
Yeah.
like technology, and they don't know how to like suffer and work your ass off for
Wait.
things.
But let's clear this up, because when does Gen Z start? Because I feel like if you're like a 2000 babies,
Yeah.
you would actually know sort of
Some things. For
some
sure.
things,
Yeah.
like music
Not all of
wise.
them, but I mean, it depends who your parents are, how did you
Okay.
grow up, and
Yeah.
because like those things have like an influence on how they grow up. Like,
Of
I
course.
mean, if you have like parents who are like more focusing on like, okay, I have to teach my children the way my parents taught me in the way before. So I think, yeah, that plays a role. That you can see like the 2000 babies can like be like the 90 babies, but right now we have a lot of 2003 and up.
Yeah.
They're like not messed up, but
Wait, so when does Gen Z start?
oh,
Like, what's the number?
let's see.
Yeah,
What's the
I need
magic
to Google
number?
that.
Let's Google. We will do it like immediately,
Of course.
because we're cozy in our couchy. But yeah, well, but meanwhile I'm looking for the Gen Z thingy. So how do you guys experience about the changes in the community?
Well, I feel like nowadays it's from what I see and what I've experienced, it's definitely more open, I think. But maybe because I'm quite an open person, like I'm open-minded, so I just accept everything and everyone. You know,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I think for me, like even from me to like my parents and my grandparents, you can see the difference in how they
Yeah.
were
Oh, yeah.
raised. Like their I don't know, like their personalities and the rules they grew up on and what they think is normal, what they don't think is normal. And I think in our generation onward, so us millennial Z, the zillennials or whatever you
Yeah.
call it, onwards, we are very open. I feel like we are like the generation that allowed people to like be themselves.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you want to come out, you do you. If you want to be a man, you do you. If you want to be a woman, you do you. Like I know there's still like people that are heavily against it. But overall, I'd say like compared to then and now, I feel like we are way more open.
Yeah, and more
Open.
flexible.
More
We
flexible.
can adapt in any situation. But Gen Z is from 1997 till 2018.
See, so they still had
2012.
some. They still
Yeah,
had
the
some.
1997, I think.
Yeah.
they are Gucci. They are okay.
Just that year.
They're
though.
Gucci,
Just that
yeah,
year.
yeah,
The
yeah.
rest, take them out.
But yeah, like you guys said, I think also that we are more flexible. We can adapt to every situation. We are more comprehensive to people, and I think we are more like focusing on reaching and working towards our goals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's important for us.
Yeah.
And I know, but still, I think from 10 and now we are still, because for the Gen Z, I don't want like to compare those two generation, but if I look to Gen Z, they are like more, I don't care what people say. If I want to stop with my study, I will stop.
Yeah.
And my parents need or have to accept
Yeah.
my decision. And we, as 90 babies, we are still like, in our back of mind.
Yeah.
I cannot disappoint my parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to have like a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't say like what Gen Z are doing like it's bad, but I think I don't know.
Wait, but I have to interrupt you there. But do you think that is a generation thing or cultural thing?
I think it can be like culture things, because right now people are seeing that they can just be like influencer, they can just go on TikTok, they can just do podcasts like us and be rich. I mean, I got you, I do understand you, but I mean, most of us, it's good if you have a plan B. And that's what our parents told us. You
Yeah.
can do everything you want, but just have a plan B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If what you want, your dream, if it doesn't result, if it doesn't come the way you want to,
Yeah.
you have something else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Gen Z, I don't think they want a plan B.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because I'm also have a mind of a Gen Z, but I have my plan B.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have a plan B.
You don't have a plan
In all
B.
honesty, I don't have
Really?
a plan B. No,
You
because
need
I
to
just
have a plan
want to.
B for everything.
I just want to live my life. I just want to be happy. Like if that means working part time and not 9 to 5, because
Oh,
honestly,
that's a good that's good. That's a good
honestly,
topic.
them working 40 hours from 9 to 5, I will never understand how
Yeah.
they did that.
Yeah,
And
I
like
don't-
they barely had time to relax, because you
Yeah.
come home, you eat, you sleep, and then your day starts again. Then you have
Exactly.
weekend.
Yeah.
What do you do in the weekend?
Cleaning.
Working, cleaning.
Yeah.
Cleaning.
Yeah, me working.
Like the stuff that you couldn't do throughout the week because you're so tired
Yeah.
from work.
But that means that we are becoming our parents.
Imagine if you have kids. Come on. There's no time. There's no time for anything. Like you
but-
can't.
How did they do it back then? Because now I think, okay, because I'm working full time, I come home, I have a child, and then have to cook
Yeah.
and clean.
Put the
And
kid
what-
to bed.
Yeah, and then what if my child is sick?
Damn.
Like it's just a lot of work. I really don't know how they did it back then.
It is so much work, and that's why in a way I understand like that men went to work and women stayed home
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
take care of the kids. or
Do
to
we
work
still
part
believe in
time.
that?
Do we still believe in that? I don't believe in that. In all honesty, no.
We can talk about that, because I know there are people that are still thinking about, the man needs to provide for the house.
Yeah.
And I know there are still girls that, I need to get a man that has a good job.
of course, yeah.
Of course, what?
Of course, because they don't want to work.
But
like
yeah.
I feel that
I don't wanna
'cause,
go-
Like if you don't have goals in life,
Yeah,
or
but
you just want to be like a stay-at-home
You know,
mom.
this is going to be like a good topic, because why do a woman needs to seek for a man who has a good job and money, but or a man cannot like say I cannot date a broke lady, a broke woman, because I also want a woman that has like it's at the same level as mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you want, like, if you say you want to date a rich woman,
Not a rich woman, but
then it would, like,
I
for a
don't-
lot of men, it would hit their pride because they
Yeah.
need to be the one that makes more money.
yeah, I mean, I got you. But I also mean, I don't want to date a broke lady. So don't,
But that differs for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to date a broke lady, that's great. But there are some people that want to date a broke lady because she won't go anywhere. She will just go do the groceries, take care of the kids, come back home, watch TV, take care of the kids, put them to bed, make them food, and that's all they want. If some men actually want that, I believe there are some men that actually like that.
yeah. this is going to be a good topic
And
because
actually, yeah. Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt, but and also some men prefer to have a girl that works and
Yeah.
you know, and not sit on her ass all day.
yeah,
So I get it.
and I don't want a girl that I have to pay her nails and those kind of stuff. I mean, I will do it, so don't come to me in the comments. I will do it, but I mean, that doesn't have to be like a requirement. The man has to
No.
provide for my nails, for my hair, for my makeup, for my trip to Dubai. I mean, come on, work your off.
No, but just like there are some women that just want to be housewives, there are some men that want
But you know,
housewives.
True.
that's still a 90s babies
That's a 90s babies mentality.
mentality.
Yeah,
So we
true.
will be like talking about that. But what about like now and then? Now we are more focusing on. There's a lot of movements. Like climate change, like people who are becoming vegetarian. Then you have also like 5 years ago was a Black Lives Matter,
Yeah.
and like in the 90s, you were not like just focusing on those things, but we heard about those things.
Yeah.
But it was like not like so like nowadays.
I think it's a big thing because of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh.
didn't know. Back in the day, you didn't know. Like, if a black man got killed in America for no reason at all, we didn't know.
Yeah, you're right.
It wouldn't be on the news. It wouldn't be on social media. And nowadays, everyone, as soon as a fight starts, we grab our phone, which is also fucking weird, by the way.
Yeah.
We grab our phone, we start recording, we post it online, and everyone gets to see. And then it's
Yeah.
up to everyone to decide, is this justice, yes or no?
Yeah.
Which is also like, sometimes I'm like, social media is all over the place. Like, sometimes they tell lies, sometimes like they bend it over or like edit it in a way that it's untrue.
Yeah.
But in cases like that, where you see what happens, it actually benefits us because we
Yeah.
do get educated, and we do get educated worldwide. We're like, okay, racism is still a thing even
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, racism is real.
It's
I'm
still
not
a
gonna
thing
lie.
nowadays.
For sure. Like, okay, I know we're on a certain topic, but like, have you experienced it?
I mean, if I experience racism,
Yeah.
I have.
I
I
have.
have.
did you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have. Yeah.
So we will save it for another episode
Yeah.
because I want to hear about it. But if I have experienced racism, I mean, I don't like. I think people see me sometimes, you know, and you
Yeah.
feel like people are judging you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm okay with that. But don't like that. I have like.
I think you've experienced
Oh,
racism.
yeah,
I was just gonna say yes, you did.
Can
That
I
was pretty
forget
recent.
that situation. Oh
Yeah.
yes, yeah, I
Situation.
did.
It was pretty recent. We'll talk about it in
Yeah.
the next
Okay.
in one of the next episodes. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm surprised you forgot that because
Yeah.
that was a moment that I was like,
Yeah, that was like, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's, yeah, that, it worked with me.
yeah,
It really
did
did.
something. Yeah,
It
yeah,
did
yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you mentioned about social media.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, in the 90s, we didn't use like a much of social media.
yeah.
There wasn't like a lot of social media platforms. And now we have like a lot.
We have too much.
How do you guys think about social media and the advances of social media?
How do I think about it?
Yeah. Well, I think it can be useful, like what you mentioned about like, you know, some things that happen in other countries that we might not get to see on like TV or the new channels, because I feel like, well, feeling is not a fact, of course, but some news are fabricated. Is that the word?
Yeah, they like take
Change-
whatever they want to
Yeah.
show. Yeah,
exactly. But then you might see like a different side of it on TikTok, for example. Like this is from a person that actually lives there, and they're showcasing what's happening right now, whereas the news might show a different story. Yeah, I think when it comes to that, it can be useful. But when it comes to like, you know, making stupid people famous, I'm just like,
Stupid people famous. Oh,
what
that's a
is
good
true?
one.
Like that, Indy. That I'm just like, yeah, come on, like, don't you have other things to do? Like
Yeah.
when we talked about Plan B, like, you think you're gonna do that for the rest of your life?
Yeah, but I think social media, like you said, it has like the good side and the bad side. Of
course, yeah.
But a lot of people, they see that they can like make fast money with social media, and they're doing stupid things indeed. And yeah, and the weird thing is that you can do stupid things and just you can go viral,
Yeah.
and and be famous one day. And yeah, I think social media, if I look at the social media platforms, I mean, they are good in a sense of way that you can connect with other people, you can show people your creativity, your craft, and especially TikTok. I've seen a lot of people just doing like sketches on TikTok, and now they are on television
Yeah.
series. So I'm doing my podcast. So if you need a Caribbean actor, I'm shooting my shot.
Shooting a shot.
But yeah, they have their benefits. But if I go to Twitter, I don't know. I
Isn't
mean,
it X now?
yeah,
Yeah,
X. Oh
true.
yeah, it's X.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about 90s baby.
Yeah.
But if I go to X and not to my ex, to X,
Just call it Twitter. We know what you mean.
people using it to, I mean, you can use it like for good, but when I see the things that are getting
You could use it for
posted-
crap as well.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like X is like the gutter.
yeah,
Because it's like it's not what's the word? Not censored, right?
No, exactly.
No.
So
can
like
see
you can
everything.
I mean, you can see everything.
everything.
And back in the days, it was like you had to go on those websites to like see that kind of stuff.
Are we talking about porn?
I'm talking about porn.
Corn.
Oh, corn.
Are we talking about corn?
Yeah, we can talk about
Are
corn.
we?
And but right now, that's also like it's like a huge change.
It's like access is so easy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But right now, if everyone is so okay with going on Twitter and
Yeah.
opening OnlyFans to just win money showing some,
I don't like, to be honest, like with social media, I don't mind all of that.
you don't
Like,
mind go on Twitter
how-
like naked, people can see, oh Sherry, give me that, give me
No,
show
because
me
that would be my decision. No,
Yeah,
if it would be my decision, I'm like, okay, then I'm choosing to do that. I'm
Yeah.
choosing to be that.
Do you have
that
OnlyFans?
person? I do not have an OnlyFans, but
Yet.
if they make money doing OnlyFans, then
They
that's
make
great
a
for
lot
them.
of money.
Then that's great for them.
I will open my OnlyFans after this
Yeah,
episode.
and I am excited to subscribe. I will happily like send you money. I don't care, babe. No, but in all honesty, like the only problem I really, really have with social media is people like leaving like mean comments,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like anonymously using like anime profile pictures and all that kind of shit. Like that's the only problem I have with social media, that I'm like, okay, like this is not okay. Like we've reached that point where like I knew like back in the day, cyberbullying,
Yeah.
even though it was small, like it was still a thing. But now it's so easy to just create that fake profile
Yeah.
and be like, oi, you a bitch. Like it's so easy.
But why do we create fake profile? Why do
I mean,
we want to be behind the
someone
fake
needs
profile?
to explain it to me.
Because
Yeah?
they probably are insecure,
Maybe.
sad.
But
with
you know,
themselves.
sometimes you have just like a fake profile just to stalk people.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Like yeah, I do.
Giandro left the room.
Is Giandro in the room with us? He is not.
I'm not stalking anyone, but I mean, sometimes you don't need like a fake profile just to.
Like I would understand if celebrities have one.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where I'm like, okay, like if you're famous on TikTok and you want like another TikTok just to stalk people, or you're a famous singer, famous actress, and you still want to like do some digging, I get it. Like that alter ego, Like I know some like artists have it.
Do you think Beyonce has a
Of
fake
course.
profile?
Of course.
Queen Bey.
Of course. Of course Queen Bee has one. She's checking you out each weekend. She's like, what is he
Okay.
up to?
Hi, lady.
Maybe Chris Brown has one too. Like I believe
Probably.
like a lot of people have those.
Punya
Yeah.
said probably.
Probably. Yeah, I think a lot of like celebrities actually have.
You think Drake?
Oh,
Do you think he was the one who leaked his own video? Might be as well, using his fake profile. Like, let me show the world what I do.
I mean, he wasn't bothered.
yeah.
He wasn't bothered.
And he didn't say
afterwards.
anything
No,
about
he
yeah.
owned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand why he owned it. I wasn't mad at what I saw. But yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who posted it, but like I said, to each their own. I feel like the only real issue I have with social media is like when people start bullying each other or are mean for no reason at all. Like a total stranger just hating on your videos or hating on your on like in your comments.
Yeah.
That's the only reason when I'm like, okay, social media is toxic at this point. But otherwise, like, because if your social media is private and you pick who you follow, it can actually be very healthy. Like
Yeah.
That's
healthy
what I
is a
have.
big word. Yeah. But like my Instagram, for example, is very private. I don't post a lot. I post a lot of my story. But like you just interact with your friends and it's a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah. What do you think could be changed for like people to stop bullying on social media and like to work for us to be like better
Turn off your phone, turn off your computer.
and be nicer, be kind?
Just mind your own business.
Yeah.
Like if you don't like something, keep scrolling.
But are we
There's-
minding our business nowadays? Because I think sometimes we like to keep in touch of what people are doing and comparing ourselves with other people who are doing better than us. What do you guys think? Because I think as 90 babies, we have also the tendency of like comparing us to other people. Like if they are doing like better,
like friends or like celebrities.
maybe it can like
people we used to know.
Yeah, used to know people that you used to know.
Yeah, but
well, I used to be like that. Like I used to, because back, was it 2013, 14? Like Instagram, like Tumblr, Instagram was like a thing. Like it was popular, and I used to look at girls like, oh, why wasn't my body like that? And as my teenage self, it was really difficult. But then I went through therapy. I did some healing. Now I'm just like, it's their life. I have my life.
Yeah.
I have my own journey. I just focus on myself. Like I mind my business. Unless you cross my boundaries, then I will say something. But most of the time, I'm just like, you do you, I'll do me, and that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know how it is for you guys though.
Yeah, I mean, I have to like, I can see where Priya is coming from because I was the same, like comparing myself to other people and see, okay, they are doing better than me and why I'm like getting behind in life. But after some analyzations and just reflections, I had to realize I have my own path and I have to follow my own things and do my things on my own pace and time. And I'm Gianro. There's only one of this chocolate puppy.
Exactly.
You don't have two of them.
Chocolate poppy.
Yeah, only one Gianro Jr.
On your
coming
radio.
soon. But yeah, I mean, and for all those people who are watching us and comparing themselves, like seeing people doing better in life, I mean, come on. In the end, everything will work.
Yeah.
So
And things take time. Like if
Yeah.
you plant a seed, it's not gonna grow within a day. It takes months, even years. We're all on our own path, our own journey. Just focus on yourself and your goals and where you want to be, and you will get there if you work hard enough.
what
For
about
sure.
you, Sherry?
My opinion on
Yeah.
comparing myself to other people.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I've never done that until this year.
Oh.
This year, when I turned the age I am, it hit me that I hit such a serious age that I was like, okay, but what am I doing with my life actually? And that's when like I didn't start comparing, but it was a moment in my life where I was like, do I have everything figured out? Or do I not? But that was like a moment for me that I was like, okay, wait. I need to get my shit in order because like, what am I actually doing with my life right now? Am I doing what I wanted to be doing? Like stuff like that. And I have never really compared myself to others, mostly because I never felt like I had to be skinny
Yeah. Oh,
or
yeah.
like, cause like I didn't grow up on skinny is the ideal, you know? Like, I grew up in the Caribbean. Like, no one is that skinny, you know? Like, no one is.
So
like,
you have the,
yeah, they have like the big, like, and they're not always big. Like, they can be medium sized, and like, they're all beautiful,
Yeah.
like the way they are. And that's why I was like, I'd never like,
beautiful girl. Okay.
anyway.
That's Sean Kingston.
That's Sean Kingston. We are live with Sean Kingston right now. So yeah, it never hit me until like this year that I was like, okay, I hit a serious age, and I need to get my stuff in order. I need to do what I actually wanted to do and not just plan. Because if I keep planning and never doing, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Then I'm just words and not.
Action.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just me promising myself stuff I can't do or I'm not going to realize, which is also why we started the podcast.
The
Finally.
podcast,
Yeah.
Just to wrap up,
Yeah.
in our conclusion, can we say now is better than then, or then is better than now?
I think it's 50-50. For me,
Yeah.
it's 50-50. There's a lot of benefits about growing up in the 90s,
Yeah.
but growing up now also has its benefits.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 50-50 on this one.
Yeah, and you, Priya?
Yeah, I think same with Sherry.
Yeah.
It's a different period, different time, different mindset, but yeah, they both have their pros and cons. And I think we learn from it, like, you know, each day. We learn from our childhood, we're still learning now, so yeah, 50-50.
Yeah.
What about you?
I have to go 75-25.
Yeah?
Like,
On what? Who's winning?
then.
Then?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I like then better.
Yeah?
I mean, like the technologies that we have, like the advances, like of everything that we have, I'm okay with that. But the way our community is getting and the way things are changing, I prefer things like stayed the way they were before. But I'm open to change. I'm open to like new things.
Yeah.
But you know, then was better.
I am curious to explore this in further episodes.
Yeah.
I'm curious for this one. I'm ready.
Yeah. So this was our second episode. So we see you in our third episode. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.